welcome to a very, very special episode of Feeding Frenzy.
Now, we may not look it, but Feeding Frenzy is actually a century old. That's right, this is the 100th episode.
Woo. And it's been 99 shows of just eating. I think this time we've decided to turn things around a bit and get into the kitchen and cook.
Woohoo! Absolutely, guys. So the three of us foodies here are going to get into the kitchen and prepare 3 individual dishes. So you got to watch, all right?
And who is going to be the victim of our culinary experimentations?
Shall we go?
A charming face and a disarming smile. These are the 2 distinct features of the 3 films old actor Krishna. His enduring looks can be quite deceptive considering the characters he has played so far. He is the seasoned thief in Alibaba and the man who masterminds many hastes with his love in Katra the Kalavan. For those of you who didn't know, he was that little cute child artist in one of the legendary movies of the 90s, Anjali. From then to now, Krishna always rehearses his dialogues before the mirror or the laptop and his tummy roars in tune. Hold on, you'll know more about him, his new film and his role in this special show of Feeding Frenzy.
What I'm doing right now, it's called Kalbi. It's a very raw word, so it's very difficult for most people. But yeah, we are almost done with the shoot, and we are yet to shoot the climax. And I go to the gym, I pump iron, and usually when I come back from the gym, I'm really hungry, and I am really hungry. And 3 pretty-looking girls have promised to come over and feed me today, and I'm really hungry to see what they're going to bring and how they're going to bring it too. So wait with me, and let's see what happens from now.
Time for us 3 ladies, or rather the foodies, to don the roles of Krishna's personal chefs for the day. It was no longer the actor Krishna, but he was the hungry host to our culinary adventures.
Well, what are you expecting today, Krishna?
I'm expecting something extremely appetizing because I'm starving. Veg, non-veg, flying, swimming, walking, anything is fine. Preferably flying and swimming. Yeah. But I'm really hungry, guys. Super hungry. Yeah. What happens if we delay is I get angry.
Grumpy?
Yeah, grumpy, and actually mostly angry. I break things. When I break things, you have to watch your head because we'll be playing football and we'll be cooking. How about that?
Hey, you're messing with the 3 Charlie's angels, okay? So don't.
Yeah.
Charlie is me. So the angels don't mess with Charlie. The angels don't mess with Charlie. Okay, you look like you're going to cook vegetarian. You look like you're going to cook something extremely funky that is going to taste bad, but I'll give it a shot.
That is so rude.
No,
So
she's been so uptight and she's like, oh, I can cook,
I'm
I can
looking
cook. And you look like you're going to cook something nice non-vegetarian to me.
Yes.
Because you look like Queen Elizabeth.
Have this fondness towards her, no?
No!
Very rude. You are being rude, mister. You're not going to get food.
When I floated all 3 of you equally. I don't discriminate women.
Oh, really? Really?
Well, you can let our food be the judge.
Well done.
Okay.
So the kitchen.
Yes. What?
Can you show us where the kitchen is?
Yeah, since you're late, you go straight and take a nap.
Fine, let's go, girls.
All right. Packing off.
I think they're angry, but I'm hungry. Hungry?
Well, the girls might call me funny, but I love to cook with my apron on. Because you need to look good when you cook as well. Okay, so I'm the first one in the kitchen, if you can say that. And I am cooking lamb chops. Now, it's really easy to make. Okay, so what I did is I've just got this fresh batch of lamb chops that I prepared here. All you require is just onions, tomatoes, turmeric and pepper powder. And what I did is I pre-cooked it in this little vessel here and I just finished emptying it into this bowl. So there you go, see that? See, can you see? It's really good. Give it about 3, I would say probably about 6 whistles because it kind of gets really nice and tender then. So once it's done like this, what I'm going to do is in a pan, okay. Now while the pan gets hot, what you can do is just chop up some coriander. Okay, this may I warn you is going to go pat 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 pat. But hey, it's well worth it. So I'm gonna just slow that up before I do it. Now I could empty the entire thing.
Now Dipti has stolen the kitchen entirely for herself. So here I am. I've managed to get some small space over here to make a nice quick snack, which is bel puri. What else? So it starts with chopping some onions. And guess what? Here's a small secret. I've never really cooked in all my life.
Now compared to the other two foodies, I don't know what Pratt is doing because yeah, she said I've occupied the kitchen, but frankly speaking, I don't take too much space, guys. So
No, she's lying. She wouldn't even give me even this much of space, which is all I'm going to use.
here you've got, as I said, you've got the caramelized onions, you've got the nice tomato, which is kind of giving it the more gravier feel. So I'm going to turn this up onto a medium flame, not high and not slow, because on high it will just burn and you would just lose everything. Now I want the consistency to be a kind of gravy, semi-gravy, so you can kind of mix it with rice. Just let it cook, that's it. So that is done, the lamb chops are done. Now here the oil is sweltering. I'm going to add a good 2 teaspoons, you would say, of jeera. There you go. I'm going to add my rice. I'm using basmati rice here, so just sprinkle it. Give it a stir so that the rice kind of gets coated, well coated rather, with oil. Okay, and the jeera kind of gets in between the rice as well. You don't want to stir it too much, okay, because you would break the rice, that's what they say. I want to add 4 cups of water. Cooking is fun, isn't it? Especially when it's so easy. Okay, I'm just going to let it cook, just like normal rice would cook. I'm just going to let it cook, that's it. Wow, it's really good.
I'll tell you a secret of mine. How do I get tears in my eyes when I'm acting? I look straight into the camera, stare at the person for 3 minutes, and so your eyes will get very wet. And when your eyes get wet, what happens is that you automatically start tearing up. And then we'll start rolling for action. Now, I use glycerin like any other actor. I can't get natural tears and all. So whatever I said now is nonsense. I don't do it.
Peeling onions seem to take longer than chopping them. But actually, talking of onions, Krishna was just telling me that he finds it very difficult when he has to shoot certain sequences where it requires for him to cry. He uses glycerin, or he just stares at something for too very long so that his eyes begin to dilate. I think the easiest way would be to make him chop some onions. While I hate chopping onions because of the odor and its tendency to trigger my tear glands, I was delighted to chop those bright red juicy tomatoes. The bale was pre-blended with spices and it was delicious even before mixing the chutneys and vegetables. But once you add a tinge of the red and the green chili paste, some tamarind chutney, crunchy onions and tender tomatoes, it's a healthy, addictive snack. crunchy save to garnish, and that's it. My snack is ready and Dipti is ready with the main course, I hope. And that's not all. What's Niru cooking? Wait and watch.